Tonight, two stories are happening at the same time in Washington. One of them is getting wall-to-wall coverage. The other one is quietly sitting in the corner, hoping nobody notices. We are going to talk about both. On Friday, June 26th, 2026, President Donald Trump delivered the keynote address at the Faith and Freedom Coalition's annual policy conference at the Washington Hilton in Washington, D.C. The audience, evangelical Christians, Catholic leaders, conservative activists, and lawmakers, a group that has reliably supported the president since his first term. The message: America is under threat. Not from a foreign military, not from an economic rival, but from communism right here on American soil. The president pointed specifically at recent Democratic primary results in New York City, where progressive candidates endorsed by New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani won their races. In Trump's framing, these were not Democratic socialists winning a party primary. These were, in his words, hardcore, godless communists. He told the crowd this represented, quote, the most serious threat to our country since its existence 250 years ago. To be clear about the math on that statement, that places this threat above the Civil War, above World War II, above September 11th. The president also explained why communism is dangerous in a way that was, strategically, quite interesting. He did not simply say it is evil and move on. He said it is easy to sell. Free housing, free food, free rent. He acknowledged the appeal. Then he argued that within 2 to 3 years, any country that opens the door to it will, in his words, fail, fall into squalor, and lose everything. He also told the audience that communist governments historically attack religion, close churches, suppress faith, and that the same outcome awaits America if Democrats win in November. The speech was also used to lobby Congress to pass the Save America Act, legislation empowering voters to show photo identification and proof of citizenship at the polls ahead of the 2026 midterm elections. The crowd responded with chants. The reception was, by all accounts, enthusiastic. That is segment 1. Now here is what was also reported on Friday, June 26th, 2026, in the same news cycle, on the same day at the same event. Buried inside the coverage of the Faith and Freedom Coalition speech was this detail. Multiple Israeli leaders have expressed serious frustration with President Trump's emerging peace agreement to end the Iran conflict. Some have gone so far as to call it a betrayal. The concern, specifically, is that lifting sanctions on Tehran will allow Iran to rebuild its military and economic capacity, potentially stronger than it was before the conflict began. Let us take a moment to absorb what that means in context. On the same day, the president told an evangelical audience that godless communism is the single greatest threat to American civilization in 2.5 centuries. On that same day, His administration is reportedly finalizing a diplomatic arrangement with the Islamic Republic of Iran that America's closest regional ally has publicly described as a betrayal. Now, Iran BN is not here to tell you which concern is more valid. We report what is on the floor. What we can tell you is this: the communism story received major coverage across every major outlet. The Iran deal concern received one paragraph. Buried deep. That is not an accident. That is editorial prioritization. And editorial prioritization is itself a story. The Faith and Freedom Coalition Conference continues in Washington. The midterm elections are in November. The Iran ceasefire terms are still being negotiated. 3 stories, 1 news cycle. 1 of them trended. 2 of them didn't.